What is good, everybody? Another film review after another disappointing New Orleans Saints loss, this time at the hands of Sean Payton and the Denver Broncos. And look, right now, the New Orleans Saints defense cannot stop the run whatsoever. And that was no different Thursday night against the Broncos. And coming into this game, the Broncos were, in the back half of the league in terms of rushing efficiency. But of course, the Saints defense was their remedy on Thursday night. Ran all over them, over 220 rushing yards. Let's take a look at the film and see why they were so successful on the ground. All right, first play here I want to look at. This is just simple throwback football, offset I formation, right? They're going to be in 21 personnel, okay? 2 running backs, 1 tight end. And this is just saying our guys are better than your guys, okay? And this is 2nd down and 8. So this is actually traditionally a passing down, right? And I think that's why the Saints elect to go too high safeties, okay? And when you do that, especially against 21 personnel, where you have a tight end attached and a fullback in the backfield, when you do that, right, you're not going to get numbers in the run game. What do I mean by that? Well, let's see here. So the Broncos are going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blockers, and the Saints are going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 defenders in the box. Okay, that is not good for the Saints. Why? Because it means the Denver Broncos have every single player in the box accounted for. Okay, nobody is accounting for the running back, which means if he reads this thing properly, he's off to the races, and that is exactly what happens here on this play. Go ahead and show you. Boom, ISO football is all it is. We'll take a look at it again from the end zone perspective here. Okay, so pre-snap again, 21 personnel. We got the tight end lined up right here. I believe that's our old friend Adam Troutman, right? And as far as the run fits go, so we're going to have Willie Gay Jr. out here on the contain. Granderson is going to have the C gap. And then on the interior, they're actually going to spike their run fits inside. So they're going to stunt inside. So Ridgeway is going to have here. 93 Shepard is going to spike outside. And then we're going to have Chase Young on the contain. We're going to have Orgy on the A gap. Demario Davis on the B gap. And, this you're essentially moving your defensive line out of the way of where the ball's going. So we know the fullback's on this side. And again, he could do, he could come across formation, that he could, go out here. I mean, there's a number of different things they could do here. But again, what they end up doing, and I'll press play, is just running it straight up the pipe. Boom. And I mean, look at that. We got tight end taking care of Willie Gay, Granderson, Demario Davis on the fullback, Ridgeway Jr. is taken care of. This guy over here has climbed up to the 2nd level on Orgy. Complete left side is washed. I mean, that's like as easy as a run from a running back that you're ever going to see, right? Again, hat on a hat. Everybody in the box is accounted for. And again, I don't like what we're doing with our defensive line here because again, we're stunting inside, and that's basically doing the hard work for the offensive line, right? So especially like 95 here, right? And again, this isn't his fault. This is what the defense is being called. It's what it's being called for him to do. So he's gonna, stun inside, and that essentially opens the running lane even more for the running back, right? It gives the fullback a clear shot on the linebacker. And then again, like Ridgeway, at least does a decent enough job at the very end there to kind of at least get in the running back's way a little bit, kind of reading this thing. But again, like we stunt our interior line away from the run. And you can see 93 over here. Again, they're double teaming him. But again, they help him out because, or the Saints help him out because we're stunting him that way. He creates a way easier double team angle for these guys. It allows 54 to climb up to the 2nd level. And again, everybody has a hat on a hat. And then it ends up in an explosive play, an explosive run for Javonte Williams and the Denver Broncos. All right, next play here, the Denver Broncos are going to run wham. Okay, and so we're going to get the tackle climbing up to the 2nd level against Demario. We're going to have 74 fake like he's blocking back here or blocking down, and he's going to come out here, kick out this defensive end. Center's going to climb to the 2nd level. Guard, he's going to block back. Tackle, same thing. and then the wham block from the tight end. He's going to come across this formation and wham this nose tackle right here once he comes upfield. Okay, and in this play here, the Saints actually have numbers in the box, so you get, as far as the Broncos go, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers against the Saints. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 men in the box with this safety coming down into the box. So really, it's a really nice job from the Broncos. A really nice design. They influence the Saints to get the proper angles that they want here on this play. So let me press play to show you what I mean. So right off the rip, right, what do we got over here on the left? Check out 74. Okay, he's going to fake like he's blocking back, like he's blocking down, and then he's going to come out here, kick out this defensive end. Okay, he's going to seal that off, right? Got that part. Now, let's watch the left tackle. Immediately, he's going to climb up to Demario Davis, and watch the angle he takes. He takes an inside angle, right? Why does he do that? Well, again, the ball's coming here. He seals it off from Demario Davis, right? And again, the nose tackle, right? Once he, throws his move, he's off balance. He comes upfield. Perfect opportunity for the tight end to get his job done. Wham, block him. I mean, and look at this hole for the running back, right? Center, like I said, right here, climbs up to the second level, seals him off. And this is just, I mean, it's a beautiful design from the Denver Broncos, beautiful blocking, and another explosive run there. And again, like, it's, you know, it's set up so well. I can't express that enough because, right off the rip, 72, right here, the left tackle, it looks like he's blocking down, right? And when you see that as a defensive end, you're taught to, surf inside, right? You want to, in case you see these pullers, right? So when you see 72 block down, you're thinking power, counter, somebody's pulling over here. You see the 45 coming across the formation. So Peyton Turner, he's surfing inside, right? Looking to spill it, right? And if he were to do that, okay, if this were one of those plays, he would come inside, and then you'd have Demario Davis come outside to fill that gap, right? But again, that's not what ends up happening. But they fooled Demario Davis and Peyton Turner here. And you can see Peyton Turner surfs inside, Demario steps outside, right? Thinking the same thing. And all that does is create an even better blocking angle for the tackle who's climbing up to the second level. And just, yeah, explosive run. And again, as far as the run fits go, the Saints had the advantage, right? So you got here, 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 here. All gaps covered with the safety here kind of being the free player to run around and look for something, look for the ball, right? But again, because they set up this left side so nicely with Turner coming inside, Demario Davis reading it wrong, the upfield wham. Again, it's just a really nice job by the Denver Broncos on this play, and a poor job of the Saints recognizing what's going on. All right, next one here. This is going to be on a 1st down and 10. Saints again elect to go too high, and what do we know when they do that? They lose a defender in the run box. So let's count them. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the box versus the Denver Broncos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 offensive players, blockers for the running back, right? So you have 7 blockers versus 7 defenders. That leaves this guy free. That is not good. The Broncos have a hat on a hat. Okay, and this time they elect to go inside zone from the pistol formation. We're going to get this fullback coming across the formation. A little bit of split flow action. And again, Brian Bresee is there for the tackle in the backfield. Probably should have been a holding call. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's holding, right? I could be wrong. I don't know. What do you guys think? But nonetheless, we're there for the tackle. We missed the tackle. I'm sure you guys have heard that before this year, right? We missed the tackle. Bounce off of it. Cut it back. Another explosive run. Let's look at it from the end zone view. All right, from the end zone view now, you can kind of see Bresee right here. A nice job off the snaps. Stunning inside. Beats his guy. Gets held. But we just got to make that tackle, man. We have got to make that tackle right there in the backfield. Give your team a spark. Give your defense a spark. They need it badly, right? You do a phenomenal job getting off the block, beating the guy off the rip. It's a great job, right? We just got to finish the play, okay? And what it does is it forces the running back to cut it back, right? Demario Davis also right here forcing the cutback. But what do we have on the cutback? we have Nathan Shepard on the ground. And he's just like not putting in any effort to get up. Like he's on the ground, he's kind of just accepting it. And the running back runs right by him. That's pretty pathetic. And another explosive play from the Denver Broncos. All right, next one here. Broncos running a little toss to the right. Okay, they're going to bring the fast motion over, and that's going to bump the linebackers over, right? See Demario Davis bump over. What does that do? It brings Alontae Taylor into the run fit, okay? And so when that happens, right? So pre-snap, we got Carl Granderson over here who has to keep this edge, right? Alontae Taylor is bumped in, and it looks like he's going to be responsible for the B gap, okay? And so when they see all of these guys running this way, they have to still stay in their gaps. They have to keep gap discipline, right? So toss, or excuse me, make the snap. Carl Granderson, he's like, uh-oh, I got to get outside. I got to pursue. He actually does a nice job catching up to his gap, getting his hat on that side. But Alontae Taylor here, he over pursues just a little bit, right? So again, he's going to be responsible for the B gap. So the B gap is here. It's here. Okay. It's over here. Right. So he over pursues a little bit. The running back reads it. He notices it, right? And he cuts this thing slightly inside. And his blockers are all there for the taking. And if you notice again on the backside, right? Remember how this motion made Demario Davis go this way, bump over to the right? And it creates hesitation. So at this point, the toss is made. We're pursuing. But by that time, the offensive line is in perfect position to block back on you, to get in your way. Same thing with Willie Gay over here. And this is what you get, an explosive run. So Carl Granderson initially, like I said, nice job, right? He gets out there where he's supposed to be. Alontae Taylor slightly over pursues, and that is all it takes, man. One guy out of position, the linebacker's blocked up, and then you have this huge running lane, this huge crease for the running back. That's all it takes. It's just bad, undisciplined defense right now from the New Orleans Saints. All right, next and final one we're going to look at. This is in the fourth quarter with like 7 minutes left to go. Again, the Broncos looks like inside zone with the fullback coming across the formation there, split flow. And again, it's misdiagnosed by the left side, but we'll talk about that. So, we're going to get a double team up to the second level, double team up to the second level, blocked. This guy coming across. Peyton Turner just kind of is lost. So, again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 defenders. Not good, right? Not good. You just don't have the numbers to succeed. And again, like it's 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You're already getting blown out. Like, why are we playing? Put an extra guy in the box. Like, stop the run for once. At least like have some pride to do that. You know what I mean? So it looks like over here on the left side, Peyton Turner again notices the puller or the fullback coming across the formation and thinks, they're pulling this way, running this way. So again, he's going to spill inside. And again, the linebacker, Orgy, same thing that kind of happened earlier, right? He's going to come down here as well. They just misread it, right? They misread it as counter or power. They're both here for it, right? Trying to beat the blockers. And again, that just sets up the perfect blocking angle for the running back to run through for another explosive run. Right? And so, as far as the run fits go, it should look something like this. So we got outside, we got here, we got here, we got here, we would have here, here, and here. Every gap is accounted for, right? Which is a good thing. Okay. But it doesn't really matter again if you're reading things wrong over here on the left side. So I mean, you can see Peyton Turner even staying here because he thinks the run is coming out this way. And then Orgy, because he reads it wrong, and he comes down here, there's nobody there to make the tackle in his gap. It's just bad, undisciplined defense. I said it a couple seconds ago. It rings true on this play as well. Just bad all around. That's going to do it for this video. I appreciate you guys watching. Peace.